It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Cleveland moving the ball around, and it's sent back by Bogut. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And a wide open look for Irving. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Irving's got his first points of the game.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Love with the screen for Thompson. Smith left side. Fires for 3, and the shot is good. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Curry wide open. Good on the 13-footer.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
LeBron against Thompson. Smith on the wing. Irving attacking. Love wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
On defense, Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Irving against Curry. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Thompson misses.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving dishes to Smith. In the corner, Irving with it. Kicks it out to Love. Trains the three-pointer. Love's got 6.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Pass to Bogut. Kicks to Green. Curry passes to Bogut. Back to Curry. From 15 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems. rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's the three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player, sure, even if you are LeBron, but he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State.
And, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
Now, here's Spates. Ezeli inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you're going to take as many of those high-percentage shots as you can get.
The drive by Shumpert. It's tipped. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Here's Livingston. And the rejection by LeBron. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Shumpert. And the rejection by Iguodala. Hope they get it back. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. Knocks it loose. Barbosa with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here we go. Ezeli dishes to Barbosa. Shumpert with some nice D.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
That's tipped. Spates the pass to Ezeli. The drive by Iguodala, and it's all evened up.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Livingston. Spates kicks to Iguodala. The three. Mozgov grabs the board.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Iguodala. Here's Ezeli, and that one's good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
James has a two-pointer, and no good trying to get that one. He caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates. Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 1. Bogut kicks to Green. He dishes it to Barnes. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Clark dishes to Thompson. Barnes against James. Golden State moving the ball around. Really left alone that time. Clark's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Curry's checked in for Ian Clark. The shot by Curry, no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Thompson passes to Love. Out to Smith. On the wing, James. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. LeBron's got 5.
You might not. I think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Dishes to Bogut. To the right side. To the paint. Green kicks to Curry. 6 to shoot. Bogut the pass to Thompson. It's Curry outside. Cannot hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Down low. And finished off by LeBron.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Warriors trail by 3. And the wide open shot from Green. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Cleveland's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Irving for 3. Curry with the defensive effort. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
4 on the clock. Barnes dishes to Green. Good D by Thompson.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Knocked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And on the way from Irving for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the final.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. And here are the Warriors now, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Barbosa. Out to Shumpert. There's the pass to Dellavedova. Irving, good look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Irving's got his second basket of the night. Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson is checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Shumpert. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury. One of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go, and it's Iguodala missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here's Love after LeBron James's miss. 6 to shoot, and it's Smith penetrating the 3, and there's Love. That's good on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Now here is Barbosa, and a wide-open look for Iguodala. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli, and Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Irving kicks to James. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And time now to go courtside.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny. What a performance so far tonight by Kevin Love. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Smith, the kick out to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors leading by 3. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Out to Thompson. Smith outside. No good with the triple. Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Curry passes to Bogut. On the wing, Thompson. Green dishes to Barnes, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Shumpert comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And here's Green outside. And the Warriors get it back. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Back to Bogut. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe. And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
They retain possession. Curry outside, and he gets the bucket. Curry's got 11.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And finished off by LeBron.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Green passes to Thompson. Back to Green. Lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 7 points for Draymond Green.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq. Robinson did it for Tim Duncan. And that's really what great players do.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Iguodala's drive. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And Thompson throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Kevin Love.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 9 points for Smith.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Green dishes to Spates. Back to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bears that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Love with the bucket.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Thompson passes to Spates. Iguodala against James. Iguodala kicks to Spates. And stolen by LeBron. Love. Can't hit.
Putting you in. Let's go.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Check it out.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Now, here is Irving. Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Amari Shumpert. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Fry in at the foursome. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Curry dishes to Thompson. It's Curry with the drive. Out to Thompson. Mozgov against Green. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fires from the wing. Thompson outside. Feeds it to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry. No luck. Good D by Irving.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Throws it up high. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And the Warriors lead by 2.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
They read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup. And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Dellavedova kicks to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Pass to Thompson. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Left side, Shumpert, and stolen by Barnes. Mozgov with the steal. Here's Shumpert, and he bangs it home with one hand.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Oh my God.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft, and Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
Inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Green, no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Irving for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got 5 rebounds tonight. Goes up the baseline. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Dellavedova, the pass to Mozgov. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
LeBron's checked in for Irving.
Timeout for Golden State.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
James kicks to Smith. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. That one misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Kicks it out to Love. Beyond the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists tonight.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
On the wing, Thompson. It's tipped. Puts one up from 19. And it's Iguodala missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Love dishes to LeBron. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Thompson. LeBron passes to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
Yeah, I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Timeout called the Warriors. They lead by 4. 1:14 left in the game. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks to Green. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Irving dishes to James. Smith kicks to Love. Launches a 3. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit. Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry attacking. Count it!
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
And so here's Cleveland.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Love kicks to Thompson. Clock at 6. The dish to LeBron to tie it up. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. The score is tied at 80. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Oh, off target. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. So Golden State will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, filling out the wings at Shumpert, LeBron. Osgood is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Dellavedova in at the point guard position.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Yeah, and don't take any risk while you're doing it.
Thompson with it. Screen by Bogut. Thompson passes to Curry. Down low. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Bogut. And the Cavaliers call time here. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Shumpert. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
And what a tremendous game for Thompson. He's got 16 points and he's stolen the ball 4 times. He's really opened up things for his passing by having so much success from the three-point line.
A double threat, really, in a big way today. And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Right side, Irving. Kicks it out to James. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Kerr. Irving dishes to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Steph Curry with the rebound.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
There's Green, plenty of space, and it comes off the front of the rim. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Greg, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Irving against Kerr. Irving kicks to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And so here is Golden State. Green passes to Thompson. The feed to Kerr. Back to Thompson. Nobody near Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Curry with it. Now Smith defending. Curry kicks to Thompson. It falls.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Irving drives in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Here's Thompson. Money!
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
With the pass.
Timeout called the Warriors. We've got 13 seconds left in the first overtime. Smith against Thompson. Green, the screen. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 2. 1 second left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
With under 2 seconds remaining, you've got to hurry it up. Get the ball up.